Get here, and I'm here to show you how I did this very sexy, very metallic makeup look. Now, I'm very new here in YouTube, so please, please, please take it easy on me. I know a lot of people can get wild down there. Quick background, I was born and raised in the Philippines, but I go back and forth, Manila, LA, Manila. I was self-taught. I've never been to any beauty schools, but for the longest time now I've been very, very, very inspired by many makeup artists here in YouTube. And it amazes me how makeup can just enhance one's own natural beauty. And I've just fallen in love with that fact. So, if you like this look and you've kind of have a similar thing going on, please continue watching. And if you don't like this look, please tell me how I can improve down in the comments below. And let me know what you want to see from me in my future videos. If you really, really, really don't like me, go ahead and click the home button right there. So I'm starting off with a bare face, and then I'm taking my Pore Fit cushion bottle from Skin Food. It's kind of cool actually. It's a pumpable container wherein it sprays a cold mist, so you actually feel your pores tightening as you apply it. Then I'm taking my Porefessional from Benefit. I love this primer. It actually, I have huge pores, so it just literally disappears once everything's in there. Then I'm just gonna apply some lip butter to exfoliate my lips. And then I'm just gonna get in with my L'Oreal True Match Lumi cushion. I'm in the shade 95.5 or Perfect Beige. This is actually very light for my color. That's why I'm applying it in the inner perimeters of my face, just to keep it highlighted before I get in with my concealer. Then I'm gonna go ahead with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I'm in the shade 107, and I'm just gonna put this in the outer perimeters of my face to give it a bit of a contrast. I'm gonna apply this with my beauty blender. As you can see, I put a little bit too much in that area, but let's just blend it all out. You don't have to put this much foundation. I mean, I just like it full coverage, like really, really full coverage. You can actually use just one shade of foundation. It's fine, but I like it that way, so yep. Moving forward to concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Sand Sable. I'm putting this all over my under eye area down to my cheeks. I have a stouty forehead, I can say, so I'm going in with upward motions in applying concealer in that area just to give it some length. And then I went in from the tip of my nose to the bridge of my nose and then around the nose area, also my chin. Then I went in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal just so I can give it a more highlighted look. Just gonna spray some Fix Plus to kind of moisten my face so it's easier to blend. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend everything all together. Now that I look like a freaking snowman, I'm gonna go ahead and bake my face using the Mercier translucent setting powder, just so, you know, I can look more like a freaking snowman. What bitch? I'm squeezing my beauty blender to make it into like a more narrow form, just so I can get in between my nose to make it kind of neater. This is me getting powder in my throat. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face using my Airspun, translucent Airspun powder. Because, you know, mama can't spend too much of that Laura Mimi.
I already went in with my brows off camera, and now I'm just removing all the bakage. Going in with the eyes, I'm using MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot to prime it and clean my brows as well. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set this with my Airspun powder. Then I'm heading in with Makeup Geek's Purely Naked as my transition color. I'm focusing this above my crease since I have a very tiny lid space. And then I'm gonna apply Cocoa Bear about 1/4 in to give it some definition, bringing it up on the crease, going towards the inner corners to give it sort of a halo look. And focus on the center of the lid later on to make my eyes appear bigger, so to speak. Here you can see I left an open space for the glitter that I'll put later on. Then I'm going back in with Purely Naked to soften all the edges and blend it all together. Then with my Morphe M411 brush, I'm taking Bitten, applying it only in the outer corner of my eye to give it some more definition. Then again with Purely Naked, I'm blending it all out. Then I'm gonna go in with a Dose of Colors Ideal Duo in Sunset. I'm just gonna use the pigment primer. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, I'm putting it all over the lid. I'm just gonna spray some Fix Plus in my Sephora concealer brush and then take this color from the 35O palette, then apply it to where I placed the pigment primer. I'm taking my time building up the product, especially in the center of my lid, just so I can create an appearance of a bigger lid space. Then I'm gonna go back with Bitten to soften out the edges and bring back the color and depth for the crease. Then I'm just gonna keep blending until I get the desired look. Now I already went ahead with my eyeliner and some lashes. Now with any flat definer brush, I'm taking Bitten and Cocoa Bear and applying that very close to my lash line. And I'm just gonna smoke that out with any pencil brush. Oh my god, I almost forgot. I'm using the MAC Emphasize to highlight my brow bone. And I'm taking this color from the same 35O palette to highlight the inner tear duct of my eyes. Then I'm gonna go ahead with my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, and I'm taking that banana color to mainly dust off all the fallout from the shadows and also highlight the desired areas. And then with my Real Techniques powder brush, I'm gonna go ahead with the colors Shadow Play and Subconscious, mixing that all together, then warming up my face. This makes it easy. What is that spot on my nose? Do you see it? There's like a dark contour line in the side of my nose. Anyway, so I'm just warming up my face so that it's easier for me to blend my contour, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense? Using my Morphe G30 brush, I'm taking that darkest color of the palette and applying it slightly under my cheekbones. Then I'm going to go blend it out with my Real Techniques brush. As you can see, I'm using very light strokes and then slowly moving that in an upward motion to avoid any harsh lines. And I'm just blending it all together. And then with the color Subconscious, I'm gonna go ahead and snatch my nose. Even though there's an annoying harsh line there that I did not see. And then I saw, and I actually thought I put a lot of contour right there. But then it's been there. It's just been there. Moving on, I'm taking this e.l.f. blush palette in dark. And I'm using these two colors right here. Applying it to my cheekbones. At this point, I've just been annoyed with that nose contour thing. But you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. Now I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in that glow, and I'm taking the shades Sunburst and Bubbly, and I'm putting that on the high points of my cheeks, the tip of my nose up to the bridge of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. I'm not that sold with the Glow Kit, but I don't know. I might just need to explore more and, create more looks with it. But yeah, I'll update you guys with that. Yeah, see, I find it a bit powdery. So now I'm using any dual fiber brush, just blending everything together, give it a more flawless look. And then now for the lips, I'm using the NYX lip pencil in Natural. Then I'm going in with my Milani lipstick in Matte Beauty 69. I don't know, there's something about this lipstick that I love. I think it's because of its creaminess, and it literally stays all day. And then for my favorite part, I'm taking these two shades and then spraying it with Fix Plus, applying it to my lips. Look, I'm just dusting that in. Although you can see it's metallic, I feel like it's more on the rustic theme. I don't know, I am just enjoying it. I don't know if you can tell. Girl, I'm feeling this. I don't know about you, but I love it. Then I'm gonna drench myself in the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I don't know, this always happens to me. It's all the time that I die every time I put some setting spray. Yep. Moving on, so this concludes my look. I hope you guys enjoyed.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Thank you for watching. It really means a lot to me to have captured, have. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I will link them all down below. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.